everybody. Hey, thanks. We got another live broadcast of the Bull and Walker podcast show. We are live again. I don't know why they had us back, but they invited us back to J Gilligan in downtown Arlington. Fabulous place. It's right off Abrams. Great food, great fun, sports oriented, but man, it's just a fun spot to go to. Plenty of tables, plenty of space, great people, and so we're blessed to be here, and we appreciate them inviting us back here. We hope they continue to do so. My name is Paul Bull. They call me the coach. I don't know why. I coach a little high school ball. That's pretty much it. I got my producer.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Yo.
Yeah. So we do not have Jeff Walker here today. This is Wednesday, August 13th. Jeff is traveling. Everybody knows he's moving back and forth, trying to get out of the devil land of Hilton Head, South Carolina, right?
Yeah.
That's tragedy. But he's trying to get back to Texas, family and everything, and he was on a flight this afternoon. So we're without Jeff today, but I think we're in good hands. We got O, we got me, and we are joined tonight. We're blessed to have Renegade champion, professional athlete, entrepreneur. She just ran right across this state. I'm just kidding. You're right. We have Caleb Vander Esch with us. We're thankful he's here with us. Thank you guys. He's
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. You're
excited to be here.
Yeah, we're really excited to have you here. Like I said, this is our second broadcast here from J Gills. And once I found out you were available, I mean, you bring so much to the table that it made sense, I think, for both of us to get you here.
I appreciate that.
So you got a lot of stuff to talk about, but I'm gonna do something crazy before we get going. Are we good? I'm just gonna ask him some questions just to freaking open the door, and then we'll get into some background with him. There goes somebody just coming right in front of the camera. There we go.
You're all right. He's joking.
I'm just playing. All right. So I got some questions just to break the ice, get some things going. Right.
Let's do it.
Do you follow the playoffs? Who's your team? Football. NFL.
Growing up, it was the Packers.
Okay. When the Packers get eliminated, do you continue to follow the sport?
Definitely.
You do?
Yeah.
All right. So you're a fan. Here we go. Crocs, slides, or flip-flops?
California boy flip-flops.
There you go. That's right. California boy. All right. If you had to choose one song, you're in the weight room, you're at the beach, whatever you're doing, that romantic moment, everything, right? And you can only listen to one song.
Wait, it's gotta be
what
fully
song?
Compatible for all the situations.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can choose one song when you hit your earbuds. What's that one song? You got one song.
One song for all those.
See, I threw the romantic thing in there. I hadn't done that
before. You gotta be at the gym and you gotta be romantic,
right.
I don't know.
See, with me, it's whoop, there it is.
Oh, okay. That gets you going. Okay. All right.
There's no wrong answers.
No, I know. That's a lot of pressure, though. I'm not.
No pressure, dude. So what's your gym music when you're working out?
I usually listen to some house music, some EDM music.
Okay.
Up
tempo.
That sort of thing.
That works.
Yeah,
good,
let's do something.
Here we go.
By Beachy. Why not? Let's do it.
There you go. All right. Major League Baseball. You're coming out. And they got your walk-up music. You know how they do or even they coming in from the bullpen.
Okay.
What's that?
Avicii Levels.
Really?
Yep. That's what it is.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yes,
I like that.
Nice. Yeah.
Favorite movie all time?
Favorite movie all time.
Like you see it, you're zapping. You're like, oh, I watched everything on Netflix and Hulu and everything. But you see this on like regular TV.
Mm-hmm. And I'm watching it. So.
And you just like go, boom, I'm watching it. Favorite
one? I don't know about favorite one. But something my brother and I always watched growing up that we loved, and I'll watch every time I ever see it.
Yeah.
The Internship.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Do you like every time? It doesn't get old for me. I don't know about all-time favorite, but it will never get old.
That's an all-time favorite.
Time.
Vince Vaughn is
Vince Vaughn. Owen Wilson is so great. It's
amazing. And that was with your brother, right? So there's some kinship there. Yeah, that's cool. Definitely. No, that's a great answer.
Hey, you guys are getting some comments real quick while we're at it. Ashton was like, she said hi from G.
That's my grandson, G.
Oh, there
what's
you go.
Up, G?
Tell G, hey.
There you go. Jeff says, I see you, brother. And then Teton Saltis.
Oh,
Hey, what's up, T?
Take your shirt off, Caleb. Give the people what they want.
Oh, come on.
Wait, that wasn't for
Come
me?
on.
Are you sure that wasn't for me?
There you go. Ooh.
Huh?
Come on. Yeah,
Ask
come on,
him.
Bull.
I mean, come on.
Come on, Bull. You got to take
He
that thing
probably
off.
mistyped that. No, he's been following. He's. Hey, by the way, that's a future guy on the show here.
There you
Definitely.
go.
He would be the best guest.
He is, and we've already talked about it, so we're going to get him on the show. He's got a great story. He really does have a good background and a
What a
good
guy.
story to talk about. Yeah,
What a
good guy.
Just the
And he
man.
was 23, dude. He was there, right?
Mhm. Yeah. He's a champ.
First concert live.
First live concert. I can't remember who it was exactly, but in high school there was the Shoreline Amphitheater over in Bay Area,
Okay.
and all the country artists would go through. And so that was a big thing in summers and stuff. Go to the country concerts.
So are you country? Are you like?
I'm not. I like country. I wouldn't say I'm a country guy. That's
Yeah,
what
not
I
with
do.
your
I like
walkout music. I
everything.
mean, you
Yeah.
didn't pick any of that.
I like all music though. I love country. I
Good.
listen to country. Yeah.
Good. I like that. Best concert you've been to? Like you're like the
concert.
most fun you had. It was cool. The crew you were with was jump. You know what I mean?
Rufus DeSoul. You guys know Rufus?
Yeah, I've heard of
Rufus
Rufus.
DeSoul in Atlanta, 2023.
Oh,
I think, or
shit,
2022.
Do you remember the
Of
month?
all time. No, I don't know. Come on.
I was like,
should've made
that
something
would be
up.
epic.
May of 2022.
Yeah, May
I don't-
17th. It started
know.
at 7.
Yeah. That one definitely 100%.
Awesome.
Yeah.
See, you're good at this.
You make it easy.
Pro football. Thank you. Pro football, college football. Which
I mean, it's just so different.
is
Probably in my experience,
not as different as it used to be.
Yeah. Probably just college ball.
College ball,
Was
right.
there for a little
But,
longer.
so you excited about the
5
season getting
years.
ready to start here
Oh,
and
yeah,
everything?
definitely, yeah.
I have a question. So had the NIL and everything been around when you went to play,
Oh, it would have been nuts.
it would have been nuts.
It would have been nuts.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine.
He'd have been in the
Yeah.
he'd have
Would
been in the
South
tunnel
Dakota
like every
have something
season.
to pay?
Yeah, there would have
Anything
been
like
something for sure. There would've
Yeah,
been
oh,
something.
absolutely.
Yeah, it's coming around
that? You
there.
barely missed it, really.
Yeah, I know. I missed it by like a year, honestly. Like,
Really?
there's supposed to be something where if you played in the previous decade, I can't remember what
There
it
may
was.
be
You might
possibility
be
for
getting
some
something
back.
back.
I read that it lost.
And
Yeah.
we submitted it, and they said I would have gotten this little return, and I think it got approved, but I haven't heard anything about it since then.
Oh, they're gonna drag that out.
Yeah, they're not going to pay
They're not
anybody.
gonna
They're not
pay
going to pay
that.
anybody.
Ma'am, you don't have to walk around like that. We were just messing with you.
You're doing a great job. It's okay.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Come on in and watch.
Yeah, feel free. We'll
Yeah.
take questions and everything.
So I think a lot of people are kind of, well, there's a lot that are pro, there's a lot of college, but I think with the NIL and the transfer tunnel and all that kind of stuff, you know, I had conversations with Stoops,
Mhm.
you know, at the time, and it's just so different now than just 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy.
We were talking about it the other day, and it's a whole thing in recruiting. Not that I got recruited very heavily, but it was all
You
these
did
kids,
more than me, but go ahead.
all these- no, this time the big time golfer at Virginia.
There we go.
To find out
Back in the
we
day.
were getting recruited, but it used to be like the recruiting visits were everything. Like you had to show off for them, but now I haven't talked to anyone, but I can imagine they don't really care about the visits. It's how much you're going to pay me.
It's agents.
and all that. So it's just the whole landscape.
I
has
forget
changed so
who the
much.
coach was, but the coach made the statement. He goes, you're no longer recruiting, you're negotiating.
Mhm. That's
And it's
crazy.
all about, that's what, and Stoops is like going, I was like, would you ever? He's like, I didn't have to say, would you ever go back? He's like, no. And you know, Bob, right when he left Oklahoma, he had opportunities NFL multiple times.
Oh, I bet.
And obviously college level multiple times. And he's like, he has such a good gig with the Renegades right now.
Oh,
He gets paid well. He's got his DTO, you know, Matt and everybody. And so he's happy. He shows in. He does what he loves, which is the coaching, the organizing, and he's got great staff. So, yeah, he's like, no, I would not. That's what surprised me about Belichick going back.
Mhm.
But the first thing he did was hire a general manager to, just
Kinda
like an
handle-
NFL
yeah,
team,
yeah,
right?
Just handle all that.
Absolutely.
He doesn't want to deal with any of that. That's going to be interesting this year. Too.
That's going to be.
I think.
That's
I'm
going to
excited
be.
to watch that.
Yeah, yeah.
Tar Heels play.
I mean, because he didn't take over a powerhouse. I mean, Carolina's not bad. They're like middle of the road ACC, but it'll be interesting to see who buys in to go with this guy, because this is a high level coach who will prepare you for the next level.
Yeah.
But you're right. It'll be interesting to see that dynamic and how it works out.
Yeah.
All right, let's get serious for a second.
We're getting serious.
Pineapple on a pizza.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Are you putting anything with it?
So serious.
Yeah. What's the little like Hawaiian? Like a Hawaiian slice, you know, they always got. I think it's the
Or you
ham.
do like the ham or
whatever's on a Hawaiian slice, I approve of.
God,
Yeah.
he's so California. All right, vacation, beach or mountains?
Ooh, this is tough.
Both is a good answer
I mean, then why are we asking the question? We can do both.
because I can put you in this
All
situation.
right, deal both. I
Okay,
like
both is
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Last show you binge watched, or what are you currently like tied into that you're waiting for the next episode?
I'm not tied into anything. I just finished up. What is it? Last of Us season 2.
Great show.
Great show. Season 1, talk about all time.
Yeah.
Season 2,
Kind of. It was a little bit of.
I wasn't paying attention to how many episodes there were, and it
And it
ends
just
on
stopped.
7.
Right, exactly, dude.
What show
I was like,
ends
what
on
the
7?
hell?
I've
There was
never
no
experienced that
announce.
in my life, and so I was like, damn, that's crazy. The next episode's gonna be wild. And then I was like,
And then you're like got left hanging.
oh, it's nothing. So I guess it's a good job on their part. The whole season was a little slow. The last episode was crazy.
Well, it started out killer.
That's true.
Boom, boom,
The
boom.
middle, I would say the middle portion.
Yeah.
But
You're right. It
if
was
they wanted to make
because
a
he was
season
so
for
strong. He was such a great character. I mean,
real.
he's so strong right now, all over the map. He's doing a lot of stuff.
Dude, that dude's huge.
Pedro.
No spoilers, but that sucks, dude. I
Well,
was pissed.
That was
But
nuts.
then, I mean,
Yeah.
the show carried on. Well,
I think they did a good job.
Yeah,
they
I mean,
did
even
good.
my mom
Spoiler
loves the
alert
show,
for
and she's
anyone.
like,
You kinda get the hint now.
my mom's like, that was kind of disappointing, you know.
Yeah.
poor mom.
Other than myself,
Okay.
who's the most famous person you've ever met?
Famous person I ever met.
Again, other than
Probably met some
Bull.
Yeah.
Other
other
than you,
than
Bull.
Bull,
Did we get to meet The Rock?
two-time
Oh,
world
The
champion.
Rock. Yeah,
hell,
100%. Yeah, shook The Rock's hand.
Shit.
Shook The Rock's hand. It was
Yeah.
a big moment. I've never seen someone look the way he looks. He's the biggest human I've ever seen in my life. Pause. But it was nuts.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is he
On the
is he
field,
the
yeah.
one? Is he your?
Yeah, probably The Rock. Probably.
Is there a second? Is there somebody?
That's even close to him?
Yeah. Or no, somebody like a coach that came to.
I mean, probably
Dude,
Bob
Coach-
Stoops, honestly.
Dude, that's two pretty freaking
Probably
strong
Coach
answers.
Stoops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably Coach Stoops.
What's funny is you've been where we've been, and you've been right, and you like start thinking of other people, and you're like you got these in your hip pocket. You're like, oh shit, I've been with The Rock and Bob Stoops,
Yeah, it's crazy.
and spent days with Bob.
Oh, yeah.
Sat down and had food with Bob.
months and months, ate together. hung out
Absolutely.
together, maybe had a few beers after a game or something.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, allegedly. Hell yeah, dude.
All right, last one. I can't ask this question. It's usually who's your better hang, Bull or Walker, and Walker's not here, so I know the answer is Bull. So
Come on.
yeah, there we go.
No
All right.
disrespect.
No, Jeff
Honestly, you would love Jeff.
Yeah.
yeah, you
Yeah,
would.
really would.
So like I
I
said,
said, go
Jeff
season 2 with him.
and Jeff played absolutely. No, we're gonna have you back. So Jeff was high school football, basketball athlete. Went to Virginia on a ride, and like I said, I went this way, he went that way, and that was the genesis of this whole podcast. But we pick it up 25, I think is that what we decided, 25, 28 years later out in Odessa, Texas, doing a football camp. I'm out there running the camp, and he walks out and he's like, what the hell are you doing running a camp? You're a damn golfer, right? And I'm like,
What are the odds?
I was like, dude, look at me. And at the time, I was huge. I was like benching 500 pounds on all sorts of illegal
beast.
just
Yeah,
yeah.
injected.
And I'm like, look at me. He goes, yeah, what the hell happened to you? Why didn't you do this in high school? I'm like, because it would have screwed up my golf game.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a plan. I worked my plan.
Yeah, you had it all mapped out.
Wait, did it screw up your golf game? I don't think I've ever asked.
No, because I didn't do it until I had girls and I had daughters.
And you
And I'm
weren't able
like,
to golf.
they're fixing to get older and they're going to get pretty. So I started going to the gym, and then I started
Just
going.
protect them a little bit in case you had to
Yeah, and then I'm
toughen
like
up
going,
on
you
some
know what?
guys.
You might need to do a little supplemental work here.
A little supplemental work.
Yeah, and so literally my max bench one rep was 565.
Jeez.
Yeah, you
That's
got a
more than
picture
my
of me back in the day.
dude. Yeah, I do actually. Let me
I-
Hold
see if
that
I can
thing up.
pull
I
it
wanna
up.
see it.
I was huge, dude.
This is
They got a
absolutely
picture of
wild.
me at Texoma, I think, one
any
day.
legs in there? Any squat records? you
I would
wanna
do.
talk
No,
about,
I was full blown. I had my workout partner was going to work out. He was going to do a bodybuilding competition.
Okay.
And so I trained with him to get ready for a bodybuilding competition. And I got to like the last 4 weeks when it got like sick with diet and water and everything. And that's when they start losing their, I mean, they forget stuff. My daughter was doing a bikini or the physique, whatever. So not the bodybuilding, but the other one. And they would forget whether they ate or what, you know, that kind, I mean, their minds. And so I told Nathan Springer was my workout partner, and he's huge. And he started losing, and I'm like going, nah, it's not for me. This is nuts, because I was like 15 years older than him, and I'm like, no, I don't need. You know what? I don't want to be strong. I just want to look strong.
Yeah.
I didn't have any miss me, and I didn't want any of the high school kids to want to even come over to my daughter's house to pick them up for any reason. Yeah. And they were so mad at me. They looked back on me. All right, so let's get into you, brother. Thank you for indulging.
But I do have to show them that picture, though. It's up here.
Yeah, let me see what's on that.
Where is it?
You got to pull it up
right
on
there
screen.
in the middle.
Oh, right there.
Holy easiest way to do it, dude.
Holy crap.
Dude, I'm telling you, I was
Jack,
dude. I'll forward you that.
Yeah,
it's like a psycho, dude.
You may want me on one of these commercials.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get that. We're gonna have to Photoshop that picture.
And I'm headed back there, dude.
Yeah, I know you're looking good.
Thank you, I appreciate
They're
that.
taking his creatine again and shit.
Yeah,
I am doing creatine. I got
all the stuff
I'm doing
on the black market
peptides
that you were buying before.
Yeah, you know, you can't get it. I went and looked at a guy who was hooking me up, and the dude, he was up in up North Dallas, and you could go in, you use your doctor, you get, and he would like subscribe you Sustanon and GH and all this kind of stuff. And I pulled his name up, and he goes, he's in a legal court. Yeah, his wife's in legal. She was the nurse, and he's getting sued in federal court. And I'm like going, you know what? Let's look at these peptides and see what's happening there.
Maybe we can go. Maybe we'll just run over to
you know what? I'm 62 years old. I might want to back off a little bit. Let's go.
No need for that.
Right. All right. So let's go in like 2 or 3 stages here. Let's get you're a California kid.
Yep.
So let's learn a little bit, and in your own words, family, mom and dad, what'd they do, how'd it go, how supportive, what sports did you play, that kind of stuff. Just wherever you're comfortable, whatever you want to talk about. Let's just talk about your younger years.
Yeah, sounds good. Born and raised in San Jose, California.
Right.
Lived with my mom, my dad, my brother Dylan. There in same
another
house.
Another
athlete, professional hockey player. What a stud! What a beast!
Yeah.
But yeah, we grew up there, same house my whole life. I was very fortunate in that way. My dad was a sheriff, Santa Clara County Sheriff, police officer. My mom was an English teacher. She stopped teaching to raise us boys, which we're very grateful for. She was always around taking care of us.
Right.
So that's
a blessing.
That's such a blessing to have her around. And so very fortunate for her to sacrifice that, her career. San Jose, California was always outside, didn't play video games really at all. We were just in the backyard messing around, getting in trouble, breaking things, throwing balls in the house and messing around, breaking stuff in the house. My mom was like,
getting in little bits of trouble.
Yeah, always a little bit. Sometimes a little bit too much trouble, but we don't talk about those times. But
we will. We will.
But yeah, we're just outside. I mean, we were just running around, doing things, playing all the sports, playing soccer, playing baseball, lacrosse.
Lacrosse?
Yeah. Lacrosse. So Dylan and I were both California Club Lacrosse State champions in high school. So
shit.
Yeah, so that's a pretty cool thing. But we're doing that. Dylan is of course off playing hockey all the time. So I was at the rink all the time with him, practicing and doing that.
Is he older, younger?
4 years older.
4 years older. Okay.
4 years older, and I love.
That's a gap.
Yeah, it's a gap. We became much closer later in life. Like once we both left the house, we were super competitive when we were in the house. We were close. Not like we hated each other. We were just doing our
brothers.
Brothers, exactly.
Siblings, yeah.
But best friends now. We have a great relationship. So that's
wait.
That's awesome.
Who beats up who now?
Oh, we don't do any fighting anymore, man. No, we try to. Too old to be fighting. Tweet
did
something.
He beat you up, and then you got big enough. He's like going, all right, we're cool.
No, Dylan.
He's a hocky player.
He would beat me up. He would beat me up.
I don't know, man.
And then by the time I could kind of get around, he left already. So then
he's like, all right, we're even.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though the meter was way tilted. Yeah. That's funny.
I was always around him. He was awesome. He let me hang around. Like most of my childhood, I remember just hanging around him and his buddies. And like whether in the hockey locker room, like they would let me in.
And they're all older.
Older. So it was just like I had an infinite amount of older brothers that would just hang out, take care of me.
Very cool.
And so that was really cool, just hanging around then. But Yeah, I mean, we're just playing sports, hanging out, working out. I remember my mom would go to CrossFit, and they'd like let me go and do the CrossFit workouts as a kid, and they would always pump me up, and so that was a lot of fun. But yeah, just running around.
Right, just ideal. Just so that's cool because my sisters were 4 and 6 years older, and my 6-year older sister Paula was she went to Lamar University, and 2 years in a row won the best female athlete at Lamar University.
Dang.
That was the Babe Dietrichson Zaharias Award,
Okay.
who was an Olympian gold medalist. Yeah, and so I was. So we may talk about this later. I was her little brother.
Mhm.
Oh, look at him! That's Paula's little brother. You know, I'm like, no, that's I'm me. You know, it's like it's kind of fun for a little while, and then you get a certain age, and I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, I know I have a name. Yeah.
Right. Let me be me kind of a thing. But I look back now and it opened a lot more doors than it closed. So
of course.
Very cool. So what were your sports in high school?
High school, it was my parents didn't let me play football until 7th grade. So
all right, middle school.
Yeah, they're like, don't play football, and
so not flag or not anything.
No, I could have played flag if I wanted to. I just didn't.
Like if I was
playing
hit
soccer.
get hit.
I was doing some pretty good competitive soccer as well. So stopped playing soccer to play football in 7th grade, and then had an awesome year, 7th grade year, and then in preseason, Pop Warner preseason, it's not really preseason, but broke my ankle in 8th grade. So I didn't play in 8th grade at all, except for like end of the season, one game at my ankle. Like I just got the cast off, and I was like, I want to play. My ankle's like still casted up, like overclean and everything. Could barely run, but got a game in at least. And then played high school. I was such a late bloomer. I was tiny. So my freshman year of high school, I think I was 5'3", playing on JV at receiver, like so small, skinny, but just run around. And then my sophomore year, coach asked if I want to play varsity, and I was like, of course, like I would love to, but I was still like 5'5". Like I was tiny still.
Yeah. Right.
Starting at safety.
Big school, small school.
Yeah, it was a decently big size public school.
Public school,
so
okay.
public school.
Anything, and was it San
So a
Jose?
lot of kids. There was
a lot of kids. Yeah, I think my graduating class was anywhere like between like around 450.
That's healthy. Yeah,
graduating class. But doing that, and then played on varsity as a sophomore, tiny. Probably should have stayed back and like let myself grow and develop a little more. But
you've been competing against older kids since you were a kid. Right?
Exactly. So I was just like, let's do it.
Let's go.
Awesome. And then did that. Broke my arm my junior year football season, and so missed recruiting window there. And junior year is also
that's huge year.
I know
recruiting.
That's the biggest year.
That's when you're hitting the camps.
And that's right when I grew a little bit too.
Going to the schools.
Yeah, I know. And I grew a little bit.
You say like my junior year, I'm like, damn, dude, that's the year.
Yeah,
right.
I know it. So that sucked missing that. That year that was the year we won the lacrosse state championship. So that
very cool.
But I'm kind of jumping all around.
No, dude. I didn't know anything about the lacrosse, and I tried to look as much.
I was interested as to how. So you're a soccer player.
Yeah.
Your brother played hockey. Y'all both played lacrosse.
Dylan was a legit soccer player. He was better at soccer than I was. Dylan was unreal at soccer. Okay. He could have gone. He'd probably be playing like Premier League right now. But he like fell in love with hockey, so he went the hockey route. Yeah. It worked out. Played professionally.
Kind of works out. If you learn how to skate,
probably a good choice.
Yeah, he was a beast, but he was better than me at soccer.
Well, I was wondering what skills translated.
And it's a great question because Cade, my youngest, I always tell him and tell other kids that when I was doing the U.S. Army stuff and All-American games is you benefit from every sport.
Totally.
Soccer helped Cade with his speed and footwork and discipline, right? Yeah. And teamwork. Yeah. I mean, you underestimate teamwork in soccer than anything else. And football helped him with soccer. And basketball helped him in everything else. And track. He even did like 3 summers work on a track team. That's where he learned to run. I mean, it was so when people get funneled into one sport, I'm like, don't, because
there's so much to learn.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more. I need to play all the sports.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wish I would have played more.
And
sports.
Keep them interested, keep the kids excited about it and everything. So anyway, sorry, go ahead.
No, don't. I would honestly, to piggyback off that, I would say with lacrosse, because my middle school summers and all that, I'd play on travel lacrosse teams to go up to Canada to play lacrosse tournaments. And and it would take over my whole summer. Like it would be like legit 5 days a week, all the time. And it probably burned me out of lacrosse because it kind of became like a sole focus thing. I wasn't really too deep into football yet. I was leaning off of soccer,
Right.
and so it's all lacrosse. And
You got a little drained
and
on
probably
it.
got a little drained off it. And I was like, all right,
See, and that's what happens.
I was doing it.
you
It
know.
was year round. It's crazy. Yeah.
That's so. I was gonna say that's funny. It's not funny, but that happens more often because you see kids, and I saw it. I'd see dads at football camps, and it would be at every position, but a lot at quarterback where they'd be like, and they're paying $600 for a weekend to do a football camp, and they're getting coached by Chris Miller, Sean Salisbury. I mean, guys that Hall of Famers out there working with their kids on technique and everything. And I'd watch these parents. The kid would go out there, get his reps in, go get behind, in the end zone, and the dads are telling him what to do. And I'm like, I'd walk over to the dads. I'm like, that guy right there is telling him what to do. You paid money for this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, give me your resume.
Yeah. Where'd you play?
Yeah,
again?
what'd you do?
Yeah,
Like,
classic.
but that was. I mean, it's typical, and that's never going to end. It's always going to be like that. But there is burnout if you do that. So
yeah, 100%.
All right. So what was when you came out of high school? Was it football?
Yeah. So early on, I think that was probably around freshman year. I was like, all right, I'm committed to football. I always truly love football. I'd be at the park with my dad throwing balls constantly. Like that's what we would do. Like
absolutely.
My dad after work, he probably hadn't slept in I don't know how long a day, 24 hours, guy working overtime all the time. And
but he still
would go out to the park and play and throw the ball, and we'd make up our own routes, did that for hours. So that was a big part of my childhood. So I fell in love with football
and
early
you smiled
on.
When you said that.
Yeah, of course. Like the greatest. He's like the greatest dad. But yeah, so football early on, I wasn't recruited at all. During the time I probably could have been recruited a little bit more, broke my arm. I was like, oh,
hurt, yeah.
Damn. But weirdly enough, my dad grew up in Iowa, on a farm in Iowa.
Okay.
And whole family's still there, family reunion. Not whole family's still there, but we always gather back every couple of years, family reunion over there. And he actually played at the University of South Dakota as well, which I'll touch on in a little bit.
Really?
Hall of Famer linebacker there. And my dad, Savage. And so,
Savage. Is that his name? Tell me that's his name.
Yeah.
Well, because he played.
Savage.
That's his name now.
Savages,
Your dad's name is now Savage.
Like all-time tackles leader there, season record. Like
linebacker, huh?
Tearing heads.
What a beast!
Probably.
What a beast! And I did not.
This is a family sport.
Right?
Dynasty.
I did not want to go to University of South Dakota at the time. I grew up in California. I wanted to go.
Where'd you want to go?
This is I wanted to go to Boise State to play with my cousin with Lady.
Bluefield.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I wanted to go there. We were
Cousin?
trying to make it happen. Yeah. You might have heard of him.
Go ahead.
But so I want to go to Boise State. But my dad was like, all right, we're going to be out there. There's a camp at University of South Dakota.
Oh, dude, you got a choice, man. Your dad's like legacy. For
God
dang, dude.
And my uncle is my dad's cousin, but uncle to me, Uncle Daryl, he played at University of South Dakota, Daryl Vander Esch, before my dad did, and then ended up coaching my dad. So it went Daryl straight into my dad.
It's
and then it ended up working out, and it was such a blessing. It was awesome. I was able to be around family when I went over there, but I didn't want to go. I was like, no interest in going. And then my dad was like, all right, it'll be good experience. They had a football camp going on when we were going to be out there, recruiting camp. And he's like, bring your helmet, bring your cleats, bring your gloves. Just go out there. It'll be a good experience to get some competition. And I was like, sure, sounds good.
They hooked you.
So I went out there. I went out there and tore it up. They had an unreal camp. Oh, my voice just went crazy. I had an unreal camp.
Excited, dude. I get it. Right?
Yeah, I had an unreal camp. And I was like, oh, man, I'm balling right now.
Right.
And I was just doing it like, oh,
so what was your dad doing on the sideline? He's like going, oh, shit, he's balling right now.
My dad was fired up probably. And then we're running, doing
so
all the combine stuff, one-on-ones, just crushing it. And I was like, wow, all right, maybe they're filming it. I could send it off to other schools. No, I'm joking. I wasn't thinking.
No, you might have been a little bit.
But it was great.
How do I get this film to Boise?
Yeah, exactly. But that's when their coaching staff had an idea of who I was. Found my dad and had some connection and talked to him.
Right.
And they're like, you're doing well. And then I wasn't talking to him before that. But then after that, they're like, well, we're going to be playing at UC Davis over by where I was growing up.
Yeah.
Next year, if you want to come over to the game, we'll talk some more. And I was like, all right, awesome. I hadn't been really talking to anyone before that. And so now I was like, well, it's just nice to be talking to someone.
Right. Somebody's
Like,
coming
someone
and approaching you.
appreciates me. It's a good feeling. And so I was like, okay, cool. Sounds good.
That's a great feeling.
And then, talk one with them. We'll end up going to UC Davis. And they're like, okay, cool. Probably going to offer you here shortly, like that sort of side talk. And then that coaching staff left.
That's typical, right?
No,
And I was
dude.
like, oh, no.
I'm so screwed
I
right
was
now.
like,
dude.
oh, no, this is bad. And then
This is,
then the receivers coach ended up staying, Coach Middleton. Shout out Coach Middleton. He stayed.
Coach Middleton.
And he, we talked a little bit. We didn't have like super like in-depth relationship, but we talked. He knew about me. He saw what I did at the camp, and then he was like, hey Caleb, so this new coaching staff, they don't know you at all. They don't know anything. I'm not going to we'll offer you a walk-on spot. And at that point, I think it was January, spring of senior year high school, so I was like, I need to go somewhere else. So
you wanted 4 for 40. You wanted your education paid for.
Exactly. But I ended up walking on. So I walked on there, and that's how I ended up getting to South Dakota.
What does walk on mean exactly? So I'm not super. I know you probably know everything about it, but so what does that entail as far as like scholarship or like play time or anything like that?
Yeah. So no scholarship,
no guarantee.
They think you're going to quit most likely because most walk-ons quit. Like so many walk-ons come in through the program throughout my even time there, and most of them quit. Basically all of them. So the coaching staff. Like most of the coaches don't even know your name. The coaches
practice dummies.
Your position coach knows your name. The head coach might know your name, might talk to you every once in a while, say, hey, and you're
especially
like
brand new staff.
You're like, holy smokes, he talked to me. You're like, wow, that's crazy. You're telling your buddies when you get back in the locker room.
Yes.
Yeah, you're like you and your walk-on buddies. You're like, holy smokes, dude.
I didn't have tape on my helmet. He knew my name.
Yeah. So you're like you said, a practice dummy. You're a scout team, just doing everything you can. Just grinding. It's a grind, but you know what? Luckily, you know what you sign up for. Like my dad prepped me for it. He actually walked on there as well.
Really?
Yeah,
and he's like
the legend there. Like, yeah. And so he prepped me like, hey, Caleb, you want to go in? He's like, trust me, you're going to want to redshirt your freshman year. A lot of guys don't want to redshirt. My dad was like, no, go redshirt. Great advice. Taught me exactly what was going to happen. And
that was great having him been there, done that to
100%.
Kind of help you, coach you, drive you through that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So valuable. Yeah. Hilarious.
I don't know.
But yeah. So that's how I ended up at University of South Dakota. Shout out, go Yotes. It's such
beautiful
a blessing.
Country though, too, right?
Yeah, beautiful. We were in a small farm town. We had like a Walmart and a McDonald's, and there was farms all around
that
it.
Big.
Yeah.
There you go.
They say it has like 10,000 people.
Right.
I don't really know if it does. I think they're lying.
They
They rounded up.
They rounded up a couple thousand.
Counted you and the other football players. Yeah.
And then, it was it. Vermillion, South Dakota. We loved it. Had a blast. It was
all right.
Really good.
Hey, can we get his stats?
Yeah.
My college stats.
Yeah.
Pull them up.
Yeah. Let me see here.
I know he had them up when I walked in. So, South Dakota. Sounds like you had fun there.
Oh yeah,
right.
Had a great
and
time.
I didn't know the stuff about your dad and your uncle. I mean, all that kind of stuff. And you mentioned Boise. I think I know why you were interested in going to Boise. Your cousin, right, and everything. And Boise's a different level. But so what happens? When did you get out of? What year were you out of San Diego? When was that? I mean, South Dakota. When were you out of South Dakota?
My last. So fall of 21 was my last year.
21. So tell me about the gap between, because I met you 22, 23, NFL Alumni Academy.
Yeah. End of 22, I think.
End of 22.
End of 22.
Right before they were re-kicking off
the
23, the relaunch of the XFL.
Yeah.
So what happened with you between South Dakota and how did you end up at the NFL Alumni Academy and then to World champion.
XFL champion.
By the way, there's a ring right here if anybody wants to look at it. They got the ring. In case anybody wants to know what happened.
Just won a championship.
Yeah.
But, so ended up after the season, my last college season, drove down to Florida to train for my pro day. On my way down, fun fact, totaled my car and huge crash.
Wait, they don't lead fun fact and then follow up with I totaled my car. You got to get better at storytelling, bro.
I gotta write that down and get better at storytelling.
I'll make a note and I'll text you.
You got to remind me every week. But yeah,
Fun fact.
crashed my car. My dad was flying into Omaha to meet me. I was meeting him there. Then he's going to drive down with me.
Right.
And on my way to Omaha, it was freezing out there. It gets cold in South Dakota if you didn't know.
God,
And so,
had a feeling.
Yeah. And so hit some black ice on the highway. Started doing donuts on the highway, going 80 miles an hour because the speed limit's
Just
so
for
high.
kicks.
Yeah, just for
Hell
kicks.
yeah.
My whole life's in my car, and I'm just doing this, smashing into the center divide, come back out, smash into the center divide again, and then luckily end up like a foot off the highway. Semi's coming up right behind me. I almost got killed. And then
Oh,
I'm in the car, windows all broken, everything's shattered, and I called my mom. I said, "Hey, Mom, Dad's about to land. Please don't ask me any questions. Get Dad a rental car."
Oh,
And I was like, "Can you please get my
That's
dad
all
a
you
rental
can
car?"
because
say,
I'm
dude.
not
I was
like,
like-
I can't do it.
I was like, "Mom, I just got
Oh
into
my
a big accident."
God.
I'm like shivering. It's 5
I
degrees
bet you're
out. The
like,
windows are
dude,
broken.
You're endorphins. You're like,
Well, you're
what is it?
also shaking from that. You said your whole life is in that car?
Yeah, like all my clothes and everything. Like
Bro.
that. Yeah.
I've told you this story, right?
Yeah.
The story
Let's
of me
hear it.
moving here to Dallas and my whole car catches on fire on I-30 with all of my stuff in it.
No way.
Yeah, dude. I just look out the back window. The whole back of the truck's on
Gone.
fire.
Oh,
About a
my-
30-foot flame
Do
on
you
the
know
side
how
of
it
the highway.
started?
It was. I want to say it was something electrical because when they hooked up the U-Haul, the lights weren't working, and then so the flame somehow came from underneath, and so I lifted up this tarp and it just.
Dang,
nuts, dude.
no,
so
that's
I lost
brutal.
everything on that one.
All right, so while we're
I'm sorry to
sharing,
hear that.
real quick, I have a really bad ingrown toenail.
Oh
right
my
now.
god.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
You're right now.
Hey, why
want
don't you
me to
read
take-
these stats
you
while I
want me
go
to
to
take
the...
a-
I'm
You wanna
fighting
take a
through it
look at
though.
that?
I'm fighting through
You want me to take a look? I'm proud of you.
Hey, put your glasses on and read these stats for me.
All right. So I mean, real quick. So you're like the 5th all-time receiver
In receptions,
in
yeah.
receptions.
I
Yeah.
might have got, yeah.
I mean, so you weren't just a player. You freaking
I mean, it took a little bit, but the last like 3 years were solid. I broke my foot in my freshman year.
So what's
And-
wrong with you breaking arms and
I
feet
don't
and
know.
everything?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. But yeah, so I was in a boot for a while my redshirt freshman year. I think it was like 4 or 5 months, and then
So was it ever because you practiced when you shouldn't have?
for the foot thing,
And you know what I
just
mean? I
kept
mean,
running
that's
on it.
that's
Yeah, I think that
I
was
want to be on the
probably
field. I
better.
got to be on the field, so I don't tell everybody I'm not as honest as I should be about
Yeah,
a slight
Probably
injury
the
that
foot
turns
one.
into a.
Yeah.
I mean, knowing you
Mhm.
the way I know you, I could absolutely see that. I mean, that's the way you were. I remember sitting there watching you. We were practicing. You'd run and you'd make a catch. You'd come back and you'd make some smart comment, some funny comment, like going, "Great hands for
No, come on.
yeah, pretty quick for me, huh? That kind of shit. And I loved it. It was funny as hell. So yeah, so you're 5th all time in receptions.
Yeah.
And that's not a like a one-off thing. That's an accomplishment at that school, because that school is a very competitive, has put out some players
Mhm.
in their days, including yourself. But I mean,
I
it's
appreciate that.
yeah, absolutely. So don't undersell your accomplishments, is what I'm saying.
All right, I'll try not to.
Yeah. All right, so you get in this massive wreck.
Oh yeah. I got to finish that.
Yeah,
part.
finish
Sorry.
that, and then
So yeah, drive down. My dad ends up picking me up, and
he gets a rental.
yeah, gets a rental. We drive down. This gets crazy too. We drive down there, and I train for my pro day. The rental car breaks down. The
Good Lord.
the brakes go on the rental car, and then when we're down there, I go by. We have a connection to this Ford dealership. I get a sedan because I need a car. So we
Well,
bought
yeah.
a sedan. The second day I drive it, first day I drive it, engine blows up.
Good Lord, dude.
And I was like,
Are you at this point? You're going, I don't want to go to Florida.
I had like,
Somebody's trying to keep
yeah,
me from getting to Florida.
PTSD of cars. Like every time I drove a car, just expected something to go wrong. Like the lights are gonna start flashing.
Right. Like
And I was like,
you hear a
man.
beep and you're like,
Yeah, I was like, this is crazy.
seatbelt.
And then so ended up getting a car. About a year later, the transmission goes out in that car that I ended up getting. It was just mayhem in cars. But yeah, trained in Florida for 3 months before my pro day. Went back to South Dakota for my pro day. Wait to get signed or drafted late, something like that.
Or
Never know.
picked up.
You never know how it's going to go.
Right.
Yeah, get picked up. Ended up not getting picked up. And so I moved to Atlanta with my brother. My brother lives in Atlanta. Thank you very much. My brother has a place in Atlanta. And after the pro day, I was like, I don't know what to do with myself.
Now you're waiting.
Yeah, now I'm waiting. So
Twisting thumbs.
I moved into my brother's condo in Atlanta. He was down in Florida playing for the Florida Everblades.
Say
CHL.
he's pro hockey now.
Yeah, pro hockey for Nashville Predators organization. There, won a championship. Shout out them. But he was down in Florida, so
Shout out.
and then he let me stay in his room in Atlanta, just have a place to live and train and do that. So throughout 2022, I was in Atlanta. My brother plays it. When he came back, I was sleeping in a cot in his living room because he had a roommate that was in the other room that was renting, that was actually paying him.
That's a great
He's
story.
like, Caleb, you can sleep here, but yeah,
here's the arrangement.
I'm coming back. I'm sleeping in my room. You're gonna. And then we got a cot that I slept in the living room. It was so funny.
What great times though.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
And so lived in Atlanta and then ended up bartending. That's why I started bartending then.
Oh, is that
And
where you
then
started?
Started bartending
Very
then,
cool.
and then
I don't have a
Alumni
high
Academy.
expectation of bartenders.
Shut the fuck.
Anyway,
Come
I'm
on,
just-
bartenders, good people.
All right,
Yeah, they
favorite,
are.
favorite drink to make.
Tequila soda. It's easy, no
There
worries.
you go. Yeah, that's right here.
Yeah.
Okay, can we
exactly.
stay on point right here?
Hey, man,
When-
I'm trying to conduct
When
it.
when people would come in and I was such a bad bartender, like I lied to get the job. I didn't really lie. I was
Well,
like,
you have
went
the
in,
look. I'll give you that for sure.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I went in
Are
there.
you saying I'd be a good bartender?
Yeah, you'd be phenomenal, bull.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. You know I got your back.
You hesitated. I don't like you.
I've been doing it longer than him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, sorry.
I went in there and I was like, hey, looking for, like, about to bartend here. Are you looking for anyone? They're like, actually, we are. Have you ever bartended before? And in college, in the summers, I would bartend at a country club. And
Was it just beer tending?
only Bush Lights. Only Bush Lights.
Because I did that
Yeah,
in college.
yeah.
I was a beer tender.
Only Bush Lights. Like,
I
I'm
could
telling
change
you,
a keg and draw a beer.
country club in South Dakota, Elk Point Country Club. I love you. They're
Shout
great.
out.
It was great. It was awesome. They would just have me bartend ladies' nights on Tuesday nights, and in the summers.
I wonder why.
It was
Oh my God.
great.
I wonder
It was
why.
a
Probably
blast.
made bank though.
It was fun. Yeah.
He
And then, but
he
they're
may
like,
not comment on that.
and then they, stop it. But then they're like, do you, in
Bank.
Atlanta, they're like, do you bartend? I was like, or happy bartend? I was like, yeah, bartend. They're like, you know how to make all the drinks and everything? I was like, yeah, of course, duh.
Duh.
I've never made a cocktail in my life. I was like, I literally
Rum
only
and Coke.
opened Bush Lights. I was like, that's it. And so they're like, all right, you're gonna like train one day behind one of our bartenders, and then that whole section's yours when like on Saturday. And I was like, sounds good. Friday, I'm going. I was like, how do I even make a lemon drop shot? I was like, how do I do anything?
Bro, you didn't know what you were getting into.
I was
did
like,
you?
what's in
Oh,
a
dude.
margarita? Even I was like, I don't know. I was like,
How'd that Saturday?
See,
go?
that's your.
oh, it was nuts. But this is what I do. They would come in anytime. I'd bullshit a lot of drinks. Excuse my language. Sorry. But
Last name Bull. I'm not offended.
and then, but anytime someone would come in and ask for something I didn't know how to make, I was like, listen here. I'll give you a free shot if you just let me pour tequila shots or something.
Right.
Like, yeah, like I can do that. And
Bro, you're the best
and
bartender I've ever heard. of.
everyone would say it. Everyone was like, no problem, my guy.
Yeah,
Like,
you're my boy.
I was
Let's
like,
go.
Every single person, they'd say a crazy shot. I was like, I'll give you a free shot if you just do tequila. Or
Chop,
I was like,
Joni.
no problem.
That's what I'd say.
That place is making so much money there. Like they're like,
Right.
honestly, keeping people happy, it's all good. I was like,
And you're probably getting tipped well.
oh yeah.
And I can
Most money I've
imagine
ever
the
made.
way you said it was just so smooth. They were just like, all right,
Yeah. I was like, let's be
honest.
honest. I was like,
So I
was
told-
like, yeah.
It's
I
all
told
about
O-
the selling, dude.
You
I
just gotta
told
sell
O when we were doing the setup and everything, and I can't believe I didn't tell you this beforehand.
It's crazy.
I
Yeah.
was like going, giving him a little more background what I know about you.
Mhm.
I'm like, hey, bartended in Dallas after 23, you know,
Yeah.
over there. And he goes, because that's how I met him. He's at Boomer Jacks.
Mhm.
I mean,
You're over at
and
Boomer Jacks?
NFL alumni, Renegade, all that stuff. We lived NFL alumni. We
Been
were
a
like a
bartender
mile
for
from
4
it.
years, dude.
Oh, and it was, he's the only male bartender
I'm the only male bartender left at Boomer Jacks.
Really? The
like
only
nationwide, right? Or something like that.
Or whatever.
Wherever they are.
Yeah, wherever
But,
they're at, yeah.
But it was
Unless
it was
you want a
crazy.
job.
But I
Yeah,
mentioned
I'm
that you're doing that, and his eyes got all lit up. He goes, "Oh, he's a bartender."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Us
calm down,
bartenders,
One
stay-
of us,
yeah,
one
one
of
of
us,
us,
yes,
exactly.
dude.
One of us.
Right.
You gotta stick together.
All right, well, I'm going to see what you guys can work out with Mario up at the bar about our bar tab.
Yeah.
Let's see
Right,
what
right.
kind of how good you guys are with.
Trust me, they're already hooking me
I
up.
mean, usually they don't pay for
What
water,
about you?
so-
You're drinking a bottle of Mick Ultra. What do you want them to do, buddy?
Hook a brother up. I ain't proud. All right, so how do you how do you get to the NFL Alumni Academy? Because that was a shit show, dude.
That was crazy.
I mean, it didn't start out as such.
yeah.
It ended up
So this is from South Dakota through you living in
waiting for a
Atlanta.
call.
Waiting
in
for a
Atlanta.
call in Atlanta, just training, staying ready, hoping to get in a training camp in the NFL, something, waiting for a team to call. Someone gets injured, they need a spot, waiting for that. And then my agent, I think, tells me, like, hey, there's this alumni academy, you got to apply, or some weird process, make a call. And so did that, and they're like, yeah, come to our like third cohort group. And then you do that. And
The third session.
Third session, and then you get a
God,
spot.
you were the last session.
Yeah, crazy. And then
Did you know that when they told you that?
no,
there was supposed to be
There was
four
supposed to be a
sessions.
fourth one right after.
They
and then-
canceled it.
and
Anyway,
then we'll get to it. They canceled that one. But yeah, they say you do the alumni academy, you get a guaranteed spot in the new XFL league coming out. Like no one really knew.
you get
what
a
was gonna be.
roster spot on try. You're not guaranteed a spot
A
for the
training camp.
season.
Yeah,
For training
for a
camp.
training
right.
camp. So I was like, all right, awesome. It's a spot. I'll
It's
take it.
something.
Yeah. And so came out here to Arlington for the alumni academy. They put us up in a hotel, staying in the hotel, and then they're like, we don't know what to expect. And so we like just have a meeting, and then there will be a bus tomorrow morning to take you to the stadium, Choctaw Stadium.
Choctaw.
And then we go out there, and it's a party bus. It's a blacked out. All us football players, yeah, we're all going in there, getting ready to go work out in the morning or have a session, and it's
It's
a
not
party
even a-
bus.
Is there a
Stripper
pole in
pole
the
in the
back?
middle,
Yes,
and
dude.
it's like 6 a.m. and we're in here like this is messed up. Like this is not right.
Did anybody hit the pole?
No one hit the pole. You know, everyone, all the
I would in the evenings,
Oh.
but you know,
in the morning, and it's the first day. Everyone in football, you know, trying to act all tough and all super serious.
Oh,
everybody's
And so-
putting on it.
Yeah, so everyone
Because
put on
you're
a
still
show.
fighting for roster spots and shit.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. But for this, it didn't really matter because it's just like a little camp, you know, to get better and get some exposure. So we did that, and it was crazy. And
You
then
did the camp to get the spot on the XFL,
Yeah.
Okay.
you know, camp.
But
Yeah.
the camp was crazy. Coaches were great. It was an awesome experience.
Who were
But
the
then a week and a
quarterbacks then?
half-
Do you remember? Was it
Yes,
Paxton?
Paxton Lynch.
and Flacco's?
Yeah.
Flacco's brother.
Tom Flacco. Yeah.
What?
Great guys. It was awesome. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
great. It was
Paxton
awesome.
Lynch and Flacco's little brother, and he was
Great
he
guy.
was- yeah, great guys.
Mhm.
Yeah, they were. Paxton was phenomenal. I mean, he was very gracious, very humble, as he should have been, but
Is he the one that got fired? Or
fired.
Louise?
He was like a number one. I mean, he was a top pick
Yeah, first round
with Denver,
First round pick. Yeah.
Oh,
right?
and then ended up.
All right, calm down. Calm
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
He had
No,
a
he didn't
career.
do well,
I
so-
know, but
But we like the guy.
But no, I tell you what,
Best
he's a
guy. We
stand-up
love
guy.
Paxton.
He ended up making a squad. I think it was with Orlando
Mhm.
or somebody for a little
Orlando
while.
Guardians.
I saw him after games and everything, and he was very great, a good guy, very good guy.
Yeah,
Very
good
cool,
guy.
man. Okay, yeah.
But we're a week and a half or so into the alumni academy.
You tell me to.
They-
all right.
Yeah.
Kind of calm down. By the way, this is the Bull and Walker podcast. Anyway, go ahead.
I can step out, is what he's saying.
Then the alumni academy kind of fell through. They didn't have their agreements fell through, the funding fell through. I don't really know. And so we weren't really sure where we stood. The camp just
Yeah.
kind of halted.
This is a weird spot with the XFL because they didn't even know that they were going to go forward, right?
Exactly.
Well, so I'm on the NFL Alumni Academy side, and we got players coming in. We've already done 2 sessions. We just brought in the 3rd session, and they had just had the first round draft pick
Mhm.
for the XFL.
Okay.
And so the guarantee was, the relationship
XFL out of
was,
college.
out
Out of college, the draft pick.
was college. There could be some NFL people, anybody,
Any free agent.
Anybody
any free
needing a
agent,
spot.
anybody that was available, because we had guys that just came in right out of college. I mean, it
Yeah,
was
for
all
sure,
over the place,
yeah.
but they were guaranteed spots. So they had the first round draft picks, or the first round in the XFL, and there was a lot of guys that weren't, not only hadn't been in, but weren't scheduled to be in the 4th round. I mean, that were getting picked. So we're getting a lot of people walked over. So agents were calling. I mean, not me, but I mean, we were hearing these stories,
Yeah.
and so it was ugly toward the point where we had players and agents going, screw this, and they
These
they
agents are
canceled the 4th.
scrambling at this point.
The 4th round canceled. We had people leaving, walking out on the 3rd.
Yeah.
Camp.
People weren't practicing.
I mean, it was ugly.
And you're just sitting there like, I'm here to.
Nobody
Get the
knew.
job done.
Everybody was like,
I was like, I guess
nobody
I'm
could
gonna-
say
yeah.
anything
That
because it
probably
was
looks
leaked.
good on you though. That you're like, what are we like? Let's just do the job
Yeah.
and be here. And what do you need?
Yeah, and there was a lot of that. There was I think if you stuck it out, did the right thing, you benefited from it.
I mean,
I don't really know how much impact it really, truly, the whole thing
None.
had.
It was
overall.
a money deal.
Yeah.
It was a money deal.
But ended up getting off the Alumni Academy.
All right.
Ended up doing that. And then went and
He's keeping us on pace.
got drafted technically by the Seattle or the St. Louis Battlehawks. That was the team I was on initially in training camp.
Did you have an agent for this?
I had an agent for it,
time,
but
didn't you?
I don't know how much.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know really.
So
how
you're
they
with
work.
Seattle
I imagine
or
they're
St.
probably
Louis.
I was at
shifty.
St. Louis training camp with them. Had a great camp. Did well. Was feeling good about everything. Ended up getting cut there, and then I was like, I stayed in Dallas. I had a feeling. I put together highlight tape for the training camp, which I was like, I need to get signed somewhere. So I was like, here, like I played well. I'm not sure what's going on.
I've seen you
And
play.
then-
It's awesome. Dude. Yeah.
I appreciate it. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to stick around and try to get on a team. So I ended up getting an Airbnb with my buddy, who ended up co-founding Beyond with me, Tommy McIntyre.
Is he the one on the videos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And the
ended up
picture
getting that
I think I saw
Airbnb
that.
with him because he was on the DC Defenders team training camp. And
Oh.
then he got released as well on the same day I did. And then a week or two later got signed by Arlington Renegades.
I had put in a word
Not-
for you. I'd
Thank
watched
you,
a
I
little
appreciate
tape.
that. Yeah, thank you.
So
But I was sleeping with my phone on airplane mode, and
Oh damn.
And
dude. I know exactly where that's going.
I wouldn't like go onto it until I woke up, did my thing, little morning routine,
yeah. So
and then turned it on, and I turned it on one morning, and I had like hundreds of missed calls, missed
Rick?
texts. From Rick, and then my agent, and then my dad, my brother, and my mom.
where you at?
They're
What
like,
are you
What
doing?
are you doing?
You
And
idiot.
then, yeah. And I was like, oh smokes! And then I can't remember who I called first, and I called Rick, and he's like, hey, do you want to play for the Renegades? I was like, yeah, of course. He's like, can you meet us at TCU because we're practicing at TCU?
Right.
He's
Indoor.
like, can you
Yeah.
meet us at TCU? We're practicing.
I remember
And I
that
was
practice.
And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'll be there.
Shit,
And
man.
then,
I was.
Hell yeah.
yeah, and then so met you guys at TCU and never looked back after that. It was just a blast.
So you came in
So
week
you were from
two,
the beginning, so from the beginning of the season that year.
I
or-
think that was week two.
Week two,
I
I
got
think.
signed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And y'all were still in the likes to call it the shit show.
Oh
Series
man,
here.
when I've never
Well,
experienced anything.
I mean,
like
I think
that.
we were 2-2 was our deal, but our locker room was, and I talked about this with
was crazy.
with Luis. It was
crazy.
fragmented. We had two
Yeah.
quarterbacks. We had Drew Plitt, and he was great. He was a good locker room guy, but he was kind of laid back a little bit. We had another quarter, and he was. I mean, it was just. And then you started seeing fractions of people. I mean, we saw it. I mean, petty stuff. I mean, little bitty. I mean, am I saying stuff wrong?
Oh no, you're not saying anything wrong. I'm not naming names or talking.
No,
about
I'm not.
anyone
I mean, it was.
personally, but it was crazy. A lot of beef, a lot of just
There was a lot
high
of
tension.
pick
Yeah.
me, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, you're fighting for spots.
I'm telling you, when Luis came in and everybody like jumped on board and saw him and saw his commitment level, that was special. And there was a lot of stuff. I mean, we added people like you, strong locker room people that were literally that strong locker room people. Team first, let's go, put the work in. And man, I'm telling you, it was night and day. We went from just struggling, especially on offense. Our defense was good.
Yes.
The defense was strong.
really
We're
good.
doing the
And
damn
then-
best, brother.
And then
Yeah.
you add that, and then we became an offensive. Well, we had weapons. Then we got another quarterback in later. The guy from what was he at? Alabama or somewhere?
Brian?
Yeah,
Yeah. Clemson.
Clemson.
Yeah,
Clemson,
yeah.
world champion. I mean, not world champion, but
National
NCAA
championship.
champions.
Yeah.
And so now we had
Kelly.
another dynamic we could plug in at quarterback. That now you got to worry about him running and
All
and he
time,
could throw.
all time funniest guy.
Oh, he was hilarious.
Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah,
He's
so you had
funny.
him, you had Luis, we had great receiving core. I mean, it was. I'm
When the
telling you,
locker room becomes fun.
the second half of that season, other than the birth of my children, my wives, blah blah, all that kind of stuff. But that was the most fun time I've had as a coach and in a locker room. And people, if you've never been in a locker room at whatever level of position you're at,
Yeah.
you're in the locker room.
It's the best.
And
dude.
it's the best time, especially when you have success.
Success,
So
you're
what
winning.
what would you say is the difference between a high school, college,
Oh,
XFL locker room?
I
None of
mean,
it.
well, in the like for us, we were in the old Rangers locker room, so just in terms of how nice it is.
Oh,
Like,
God,
that
right?
place was so nice. Like,
Sweet.
it was
We were the
awesome.
envy. That's why everybody wanted to beat us so
Yeah.
bad, because we had the cush.
Yeah,
You guys
like
were
we-
the Arlington Renegades.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
yeah, we had the best locker room. Like
We didn't
ping
have to
pong
ride
tables,
buses to
throw mini hoops in there, like basketball hoops. Sweet, like I'm telling, the lockers were huge. It was insane. Like the coolest locker room. We were in there.
Training
meetings
room.
were attached to it, so we didn't have to drive anywhere.
No, it was a
Yeah.
freaking
And
locker room.
It was awesome.
And
So
then, so
the
you're dealing
hotel
with
was right there.
Yeah.
A full group of professionals at this point,
No,
rather
they're-
than
you're talking-
college, high school.
yeah,
anything like
it's
that.
a mix
all-
of guys that played a long time in the NFL, quick stints in the NFL, straight out of college, maybe didn't get drafted, didn't get signed. No NFL.
Strong D1
So,
schools.
yeah, so a lot of cool mix, and the cool thing, or a cool mix of guys. The cool thing about the XFL and UFL is no one's acting like they're all that. You know, like everyone's in the same position. Everyone's trying to be a good guy, go get good tape to make an NFL
That's
team.
it.
Well, in the
So
XFL.
everyone is
They all want back.
yeah. So everyone is
All
a
want
good
in.
guy usually. Like and the guys that aren't, they come in with an ego or whatever. Like they
Yeah.
They came and went.
they're
We saw
gone
them,
pretty
right?
fast. Yeah, the coaches get rid of them pretty
Yeah,
quickly.
because
so.
we knew, especially once we got these guys in with Luis and him, and we got the right mix, and you could feel it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could ask the coaches, you could ask the other players. I mean, they'd walk in and they'd be like, "This is our guy at quarterback.
Oh yeah.
This is, we got the receiving core. We got, I mean, and it was just night and day. And I've talked about this before, and I'll talk about it again. But I mean, it was so special. It was really, really cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was fun. And
Yeah,
hey,
it's
by the
great.
way, world champs. There's
Champs,
the ring,
thank
baby,
you, thank
right
you.
there.
Yeah.
Very cool. So you went back the next year,
hmm
played a little.
Yeah. I was dealing with some Achilles stuff, so I was like,
So now you got more injuries,
yeah, no,
right?
trickled in. I mean, it's football.
Yeah.
That's what happens. But
Yeah,
with football
absolutely.
stuff.
Hey, I dealt with it in
yeah,
golf,
pain.
dude.
Yeah.
Not really, but yeah. I mean,
Stop. But yeah, so I did that, and then at the same time was starting Beyond too.
So let's get to that, because that's one of the major reasons I wanted you here. I mean, obviously, the Renegades and everything was very special, and will always be special for me.
100%.
But Beyond, how did this start?
Yeah. So playing college ball, even towards the end of my high school career, I was cramping up a little bit. Wasn't able to finish some games, and I'm like, man, this sucks. It's like, oh, hopefully it's just growing pains. I grew late, so hopefully my body just adjusting weird. Got into college, kind of was dealing with the same thing. Was cramping up in games. Couldn't really figure out what was going on.
Right,
So
but they were giving you like Gatorade, eat a
Yeah.
banana, potassium. The normal.
exactly. They're like, oh
stuff.
yeah, just drinking more electrolytes and
Right.
sports drinks. And I'm looking in Gatorades. I'm like, I don't know, but they
Dude,
had me
it's
do
like 50 ingredients.
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, it's crazy. And so
we're gonna get there because
We'll-
this is a big one.
All right,
Yeah,
calm
yeah.
down,
Okay,
calm
I'm
down,
sorry.
calm
yeah,
down.
we'll get there. We'll get there. I started doing a bunch of medical testing at the doctors with hospital in South Dakota.
And you're doing
Trying
this.
to figure out. No, the team is. Yeah, I'm doing it, but the team's like having
Okay.
me do it. And trying to figure out just why I was cramping up, trying to see if it was a nerve thing or what
Right.
it was. And so I
Like
ended up doing
efficiency or
this
something.
sweat test where you're in a sauna, hooked up to wires and sensors everywhere, and you're doing interval sprints on a treadmill
Yeah.
in a sauna for about an hour and a half, and it was intense. It was crazy.
If you need somebody to do
Worse
your
than
next
some of
test,
the
let me
yeah,
know.
yeah, I
would
got
love
you. You'll do it.
I would
Yeah,
love
I got
to
you.
join.
I know. I got you on speed dial for that thing.
Absolutely.
Southern man.
Include me in that
So
next
you can
one.
die.
And so they're like, yeah, you sweat out just a ton of electrolytes, like ratio wise
All
compared to every
right,
other.
so you were a guinea pig.
So I was like, all right, sweet. Then I just started researching hydration, and I was like, what's going on? What's the right ratio of electrolytes you're supposed to be consuming? What do you sweat out? And how much even? Like, what's the content of it? So I got that information and started looking into the sports drinks that we had and that we were drinking and that was on the market. And everything else just did not have enough electrolytes. It was filled with color dyes also, preservatives,
A lot
and
of-
just crappy ingredients. So started making my own in a shaker bottle. Just started to get electrolytes, dump it into with the amount I wanted, and then squeezing in honey in there, mixing it with water, and started making my own. And it worked. It stopped cramping completely.
So
to
that's
perform
so
way
crazy
better.
because that's how. So my wife just went through like a birth, and she made her own electrolyte drink out of it.
Okay.
I mean, it had honey,
Did you
coconut
shake
water,
it up?
all this
You
stuff.
shake it
Yeah.
up?
I didn't.
Make sure you
You
shake it.
shake
That's
it up.
Yeah.
I don't need coaching.
Well, that's the thing about
It's
a
a
natural
natural
drink. Is that, yeah.
just wanna
Okay,
get
I
you
guess
the-
I need coaching.
You got to get
Because they
just the
add
best.
that extra stuff in to make a consistency or a color that is more optimal.
Exactly. Yeah. No, you're good now.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you're good.
He doesn't know. I mean,
Yeah. It's also warm too. Usually you drink it cold, but
That's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was like a mid. That's good.
No, that's really good. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Fuck, wow.
Yeah.
How's
That's
that?
That's a one. All right,
Huh?
we're clipping that, and then we'll
Yeah. We'll dub that over the rest of it. Yeah.
I'll do another one later.
Let me see
We'll
that
do
real
another
quick.
clip
Let me see
afterwards.
one of those real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm very interested.
So he was very excited. Not saying I wasn't.
Because I've
but-
been looking into all of this stuff because I'm a big one on like obviously like my
Ballistic
wife is
stuff,
just
yeah.
huge on
Mhm.
ballistic stuff. Like we
Yeah.
did
So you
all
did
this
it
Congrats
for-
on the baby as well.
stuff, I think.
So you did it for personal reasons. You're trying to figure out what's going
Yeah.
on with you,
Mm-hmm.
and then it evolves into if this is happening to me.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
You liking it?
oh, I love it.
Let's go.
It tastes.
I
It
thought
literally
mine was
tastes
better.
homemade.
Wasn't mine
Yeah,
better?
It tastes like you homemade it and put it in this bottle.
I hope that's good.
That is
Yeah,
so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It tastes like Kristen made it for me
Mhm.
and then put it in this bottle type of deal.
I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
Yeah.
That's
That's awesome.
huge.
Good
Yeah.
for you.
But so started doing that, and co-founder Tommy McIntyre played football at Cornell, SMU. He's a beast. So we started this together, and he had his own health issues, had super inflamed, and really dove into like whole foods and all that. And
Right.
so we were really big on wanting clean ingredients, wanted
Absolutely.
the right electrolyte ratios, wanted to use honey because it's a good source of sugar, glucose, fructose, no
Yeah.
crash, helps the electrolytes absorb better. So that's the whole premise behind the drink. And we just wanted to see if we could make it happen. We didn't know like even how to make a drink. We're literally looking on YouTube or on Google, typing in how to make beverage, like how to formulate beverage,
Right.
and just going step by step, trying to come in contact with people, having meetings. So ended up working with a lab out in LA, getting it formulated. They're sending samples back. We're telling them what we do like, don't like. We're asking them what exactly is in it. And it was crazy. And so we did that for a few months, and we got it narrowed down. We flew out there for the final taste testings. And then, I mean, you just go through the whole process, find a manufacturer, get the branding done, do all that, like pay for everything. Like, then, yeah. So, yeah, it's been a blast. We launched it
It
in
was
February.
fun too, though, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome. I love it. Yeah. I love it. It's so
Something
much
you're
fun
proud
every day.
of, dude.
Yeah,
That's so
exactly.
awesome.
So I love working on it every day. Yeah, like. Yeah.
So what's next with it? This has been successful for
Yeah,
you.
super successful. We launched it. We started working on it in fall of 23. We launched it full go this past February, and we sold out our whole pilot run within 3 months. And that was
Wow.
mostly online. A few like retailers in Dallas that we got into.
Awesome.
That was awesome. But yeah, sold out. Now we're working on moving to a different manufacturer that's going to like scale with us. That will help us be able to produce more and more like later
Entrepreneur
on.
talk right there, scale.
So, big word.
I love it.
Big one.
I love
But yeah, so now we're working on that again. That process should be narrowed down here in the next week or two,
Yeah.
and then working through the next production run. get
Really?
bigger runs,
So
bigger
quick.
schools. Yeah. We've been working. I mean, we've been down for like a month or two. We thought we had some things fall through for Texas manufacturers or co-packers,
it. That's why
Texas
you're.
is hard.
and then
It's hard
we
with
just couldn't
everything.
find one that would work with us. So now we're working with one over in Louisiana that hopefully it works, and then we're rocking and rolling, and we got a lot more distribution now. We're in talks with some distributors, get us all through Austin and Houston as well as Dallas, and we want to work with some college football teams too. So
Yeah.
There you go.
some exciting
On
things
that
coming up.
Texas note, what's funny is, what's his name? Quarterback for the Cowboys. He made 8.
Dak Prescott?
No.
Troy Aikman.
Troy Aikman.
I see him walking on the kiddie trail all the time.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
The guy's jacked.
So he made this
know,
elite
right?
I was
8
like,
lager,
holy
right?
smokes!
And so he can't even get it made in Texas because he doesn't have a distributor for it.
Oh,
I think
really?
his is in Louisiana as well.
Oh, really? I
Because
didn't
he
know that.
wanted a certain amount of ingredients and all that stuff. He
Right.
wanted a fully organic beer and all this stuff.
That
all
8?
these different things. 8.
Yeah.
It can't be made in Texas because there's no distributor that'll make it correctly. So it
crazy.
really
It's so
is
weird.
that hard.
Well, and that's why it's so tough is you got to figure out the business side of shit, right?
Yeah.
And
They
God
want
bless
you
you,
to
dude.
cut
That's
corners.
the way to go.
Thank you. Yeah,
See, that's why-
it's a ton of fun learning everything every day.
Yeah.
Learning new things every day. It's crazy how much stuff goes into things. You
Yep.
don't realize like how much goes into it. And it's only us two running it, and then we have a social media video content guy that works with us as well, which is great. Shout out Jaron. But
You need to talk to that guy.
Yeah. You got any time?
Yeah, you
And
want
by the way,
something
that
else?
producer thing still,
Yeah,
you know,
but yeah, it's awesome.
yeah.
I love
Well,
it.
good.
That's
I can,
awesome,
well,
man.
I mean, we can feel your passion behind it.
Yeah, for sure.
And
You-
that's I'm not surprised because I saw your passion on the field, in practice, in the locker room, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not shocked at all. So
So you're at what, 8 ingredients?
Yeah.
How much do you know about each one? Like, I'm not putting you on the spot or anything, but I know.
Well, like to name them.
No, well, I mean, I have them pulled up right here.
Yeah.
But the so the organic lemon juice, obviously, and then so the monk fruit. Like, why'd y'all go with? I know monk fruit is like the best way to go, and it's the one that mimics sugar the best.
Yeah, the organic monk fruit extract. So we didn't have it in the original formulation.
Yeah.
Like, so that's a fun fact out there. Maybe down the line people think.
hope not like
later
the
on.
car wreck.
Yeah, not the car. No, so we actually went through a production run over in June of 24, I believe. That went completely wrong. Like,
Yeah.
we had to throw it all out. And
Would you use stevia?
no, never to stevia. I will not use stevia. Yeah, people don't know about stevia, but it is not good for you. Like, you know, doing stevia.
Well, none of those are
Yeah.
they?
And
Yeah.
so
Not the way most people buy it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so we use monk fruit. It just helps carry out throughout the entire pasteurization process, as we do have to heat the drink a little bit just to kill microbials. Helps to just carry the sweetness through and make sure we get that flavor where we want
Nice,
to.
dude, yeah.
And it's the cleanest way to do it that we can find that's out there, really. And I mean, it's a real fruit. Monk
That's the
fruit
best
is an
answer I could
organic.
have possibly
Organic
had.
monk fruit is a real fruit, or not organic. It is a real fruit. Organic. But monk fruit's a real fruit. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the cleanest thing we could find.
So what's next? You got this. Is there more products coming? Are you looking to diverse into something besides hydration? I mean, there's protein. There's a lot of, once you get in this industry,
Yeah.
there's so many
Little
ways to
gel
expand.
packs and
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
you
So
could
what
go
do
a
you-
billion
I mean,
directions.
Are you guys thinking like, let's get this shit going and solid and get the distribution going and then expand, or
Yeah,
what do you think?
definitely down the line expand into
Yeah.
to different products and different SKUs
Cool.
and everything. Right now, we're just really focused on this one product, the beverage, with the one flavor, the lemon flavored, and then by the end of the year, probably working on a second flavor, and then a third flavor early next year.
Right.
Get those,
So
crush
expanding the
those,
line, yeah.
expand the line, and just really hone in on those, and then maybe sometime in the future get going on some other products.
Yeah.
But we really want to put our focus on this, get this dialed, this be us, our bread and butter, and then touch other things, spread focus out maybe a little later.
So my question is, how do you feel about Prime?
Oh, don't get me
Don't
started.
even do.
Don't.
I
You
knew.
should not be drinking Prime. No
You should
one
not be
like
drinking.
it. Not just from a competitor landscape, like, oh, they suck. Like, it's a bad drink. Like,
It's actually bad for you.
Yeah.
I've looked at. I mean, what is the? I should probably look up the ingredients label on that, but it's. I mean, cyanocobalamin
Tons of
is
stuff.
the bottom one on there. I don't know how you feel about that, but
from what?
the cyanocobalamin that they throw in there.
Oh yeah. It's
Yeah.
brutal. They're
I'm
getting
sure you
they're
know
getting
about
those
that.
lawsuits over it.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
crazy. It's nuts.
Here's what I want to throw out there. When you guys do have, I guess, a couple things. When you guys have your distribution, you're ready to open it up and you want to let everybody know, here's where you go, here's how you do it. Let us know. We'll get you back on.
Yeah.
Or make sure you let us know.
That'd be awesome.
But especially when you do that, let's go and let's promote it.
Okay.
That's a big
Awesome.
one for
We're on
me,
board.
yeah.
And then obviously down the road, when you expand and diverse and start doing stuff, let us know if we can help in any way.
We'll be bigger by then, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We would absolutely love to help you out with that.
I really appreciate it.
This has been a freaking blast. You're a world champion, brother.
Yeah, you are too.
You are,
I know.
Oh, how long are we in? What are we at
We're
right
at
now?
minute 10 or an hour 10 right now.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I know.
You
It
got your
just- it flies,
2023
right?
XFL championship picture up
Oh,
there.
there we go.
Looking good, dude.
Nice.
I do have to throw up this picture with you with the B on and the
Isn't that-
tie.
have you
You
seen
like
that?
those, bro?
Yes,
Yeah,
dude, those
yeah,
are
yeah.
just amazing.
Yeah, so that wasn't even planned or anything. We had a little launch video we did in the suits and all that, and then in the back of the studio there were some couches, and we're like, should we get some quick shots?
Yeah,
And I just jumped on there and did that, and it ended up working out great.
well, if you
that
need
is
somebody
fun.
to model,
I know, I'm gonna hit you up. Trust me.
frick hell, I'm here, dude.
So what is this Berkeley's Market?
Yeah, so we're selling in Berkeley's Market, Knox location, State Thomas location in Dallas, and doing that.
This is like a small grocery store.
Small, yeah,
like
like store, local coffee shop, some groceries, all that. So we got in there, and that was huge for us to get all the data back.
Have you guys talked to Sprouts?
Yeah, supposedly one of the distributors talked to Sprouts for us. We don't really know what happened. I haven't heard back.
Okay.
But we didn't even have the supply for them. Like we were so close to selling.
Y'all are
out
trying
by
to figure that
time.
out.
Yeah.
And so now
That's
that
hard
we
to
have all,
scale,
now that we're beginning to see like what the possibilities are.
Right. You got to balance
We're
that.
really gonna start pushing and scaling.
So
So-
there's a big market for it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited about it. Like,
Thank
I'm
you, I
more
appreciate
excited than you could imagine, probably.
yeah. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think there's a big market there. Like the whole market is shifting to health focused label readers.
Maha, baby.
That's how it should have been. I mean,
and
whenever
Maha,
Gatorade
make
and all
America
that stuff
healthy
started
again.
coming out, they should have
Exactly.
never
Now that
done the things that
Maha's-
they did. Dude.
Maha's changing everything. Man.
Get rid of the dyes, get rid of all the preservatives.
Right.
You don't need them.
School, SNAP, what's
All-
paid for,
yeah.
what's not paid for,
It's
everything.
counterintuitive to the message that you're trying to send in the first place. Yeah.
Exactly.
As a sports drink, how are you going to hurt people?
Yeah. You're
Any
gonna,
way we can help, we
I
would love to
appreciate
help.
it.
If it's modeling,
Yeah. No.
You know.
you're the next model. For
I
me.
got you, don't worry,
Yeah.
dude, yeah.
Both you guys. Both are locked in.
and we're limiting
Me
his
and Jeff,
work.
me and
but,
Jeff got you.
yeah. So, dude, thank you very much.
Of
You
course,
got
thank
any
you
other
for having
comments?
me.
Any other shout outs you got for anybody? Your brother?
Oh,
What about your brother?
Dylan? Yeah.
Where's
What
he
a-
at
what a
now
legend.
in his like professional career?
Atlanta. He's working tech sales now, crushing it. Yeah.
Crushing
Oh,
it.
I
Russian.
bet, dude.
Yeah. So he's doing that over in Atlanta.
Right.
Shout out. Yeah. And mom and dad love you. Thank you for everything.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's,
So it's-
you better do that shout
Yeah,
out.
Okay,
Exactly.
so how can we find Beyond and you? As
Yeah,
well
give us some-
on all your socials
Yeah.
and all that?
Beyond everything on for Beyond is Drink Beyond, drinkbeyond.com, Drink Beyond on all the socials. That's where you can find us. Me, Caleb Vander Esch. I think on Instagram it's C Vander Esch.
Right.
I'm
We
doing stuff
put that out there. We'll put it out
Yeah,
again.
definitely.
We'll do the Beyond. We'll put all the social stuff out there as well. Dude, this has been a freaking
Dude,
blast.
it's been a blast. You're the man.
Dude,
Thank
no.
you for having me. I appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
Hey, we're gonna have you again.
Deal.
I mean,
I'm in.
whenever you got
Whenever.
some announcement like, hey, we got stuff, let's go. We announce a new distribution or whatever. Hey, this is fun stuff.
Yeah, I love it. You guys are crushing it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Happy to be here. And yeah, anytime I can come on. I'm here.
All right.
When,
Anything else?
When Life Detours gets back going, we'll definitely get one of those going too as well.
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Heck yeah.
There you
Love
go.
it.
All right,
All right.
brother.
All right, let's play a little bit of music on the way out.
On the way out.
Get out of here.
Good night,
Everybody,
everybody.
thanks. We appreciate
Thanks
it.
so much.
Thank you very much.